sun's still up, I'll go outside and try to find the moon. And wait until the stars come out so everybody else can see it too. I know it's somewhere near, I promise you, my dear, I'll find it. You're always on my mind, you captivate my sky like lightning. I see you, I see you. I hope you never feel unseen when you illuminate the little things. Without the light you choose to be, we'd never find the diamonds in ravines. I know it's somewhere near, I promise you, my dear, I'll find it. You're always on my mind, you captivate my sky like lightning. I see you, 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 I see you.
Hey, you guys. Yep. Come on in. This is my first podcast. I said yesterday that I had this feeling that a reading was coming forth for Benny. I said it yesterday. I'm putting this under my psychic readings weekly. I felt it coming. I said it yesterday. His posts today speak volumes. There's a lot going on in the universe. There's massive amount of changes. There's a lot of energy around these children. There are a lot of stories being told. There's a lot of lies being spread. And they have created chaos and confusion and bundles of information to direct you to a certain area. Now, psychically, when you put those messages into the world and what's coming this month, it's new beginnings for the people that are being placed places, what they call the resurrection. You're going to feel these shifts in your life. You're going to feel them, and you're going to recognize a change. Wait, hold on. Bad. I'm online. He's running around. Will you put him in his cage for just a minute? You hear me? Sorry, guys. I actually wanted the dog out for this. It's very intense. There are going to be shifts. And even though we're sitting here speaking about the evil, the people that are involved with the children, the missing, the hatred, the Underground Railroads, there is like if you put your hands in front of you and you act like you're bringing the volume down, the volume is lowering in a certain place in your life while a new level comes in. It's okay if you don't know what that is. It's important that you make room for the new and to recognize these gifts that are placed in front of you each day without judging the person. I think that's what Benny gives me. I do believe that he is the face for me of the children. For me, he has given me information that no other creator can give me. And watching what has been going on in this last few weeks has been so loud. Watching Dolly go do what he's doing, and then watching the creators that are repeating what they did in 2021, and then having Benny disappear, and then come back with this kind of a message. There is change coming. There's change coming within the universe. And this here is happening on a different platform and a different purpose. But it is where the world is right now. There's positive change coming your way is what I'm saying. So it's crazy how his channel and his videos give me such horrific information and incredible insight to Summer Moon, incredible insight to her story. It gives me elements. He has given me the story. Parallel to that, he is giving me information that is allowing me to see where the universe is. And that's what I read as a psychic. I read the energy. And the energy is one of change. And they call it resurrection by killing and murdering and sacrificing children. But it's something that you could take as a positive in your world and watch for new change, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, like it could, in your life, notice what's happening. I think many of you here that listen already feel these shifts. This is obvious that this has to do with the children. This is obvious that these are fake and the faces are fake and they change. What gives it away are the lips and the teeth. They change just as Dolly Vision. Dolly Vision and Benny, for me, as what I do in my world, has helped me see the truth since Sebastian has gone missing. I told you Sebastian is more about giving me insight and information to what's happening behind all of these elements, behind the chaos of information. Sebastian, for me, as what I do here, has absolutely provided information on the flip side of what's happening in the horrific, dark, dark, dark world of the children. Dolly Vision has provided the information for me, to me. He has provided it as he covers this child's story. He has provided it. It's funny, everything is going back to the same people that provide me this insight. It's very, very interesting. And the more they're speaking and the more channels that keep getting involved in this Sebastian story, the more information that comes forth. You again cannot tell me, because this is from Dolly, that to me is Benny's mouth. Now I'm going to show you in the video just now how the teeth change, but the teeth, you guys, are matching Dolly Vision's mouth and they're matching Dolly Vision's information. What that means to me is, because I see it, is that both of them have information that could bring justice to the kids. On that note, welcome into WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This is for educational and entertainment purposes. Welcome in. Justice coming soon. Lisa, Bernie. I'm Bernice. Long gone. Shazam. Hey, hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Marie. Every time I do this, I feel like I'm on Romper Room. I see Big Red. And yeah, I hope that these messages, this live today is watched by many. Benny's going somewhere. Benny will probably disappear like Molly did. Benny's the next one to disappear. Benny is. This is where I left off. I'm going to give you a reading. It's going to be a little different than I anticipated because I'm sticking with how I feel. This is the sacrifice, and this is what it looks like. Just like this, you guys. From Ryan Upchurch. I used this as a cover yesterday because deep fakes, which create deep fakes, so the story of the children are told. And now I see it's also bringing me information on the flip side. On the flip side. The creators behind it. The creators behind it. So I'm going to show you how my psychic abilities and what I do has followed me throughout the whole entire story of Summer Moonwell's children. This is the story of the children. These are sacrifices. The first time I saw this was way in the beginning on Ryan Upchurch's property. He was videotaping this. Now, he was probably doing something. Again, these people, this has nothing to do with him being involved. It has to do with, they tell the story and why is it that I took this picture and why is it that I kept this for almost 3 years? Because it reminds me of the story of the children. The children see this as part of their story. These are sacrifices that wind up in the water. They get lifted up. This is here. These are little houses that are in the water. They're in the water. This came from the same video as Ryan Upchurch. If you look, these small little houses are in the water. It's really important because the children wind up in little houses and they wind up in the water. There are many people involved. And Benny Keys has an opportunity, whoever you are, to tell the story of the homes, of the houses in which the children wind up in. This is Ryan Upchurch's video. Those houses are in the water. The children have a home in which they have a family in which they're sacrificed together. This is what's happening within the stories. I call they were the Christmas tree children. But if you notice the pattern within the media, and you notice the pattern within YouTube, within News Nation, within small local news departments within the TBI because it's always with the TBI. You do know this Sebastian is also within the TBI. This is part of the equipment that I see and I saved because these are the same thing. There is something going on like this. There is something going on like this, and there are particular children that are selected. You will notice Sebastian. Sebastian, again, just like Summer Moon Wells, looks different in every video. Every video. How is it that no one notices? Oh, I'm going to tell you how I'm going to answer it. People don't notice what's right in front of them. And I talked about this yesterday. Spiritually speaking, it's because our brains aren't ready to notice it. It's something really so awful and so abstract that you're not looking at it. I'm here to teach you and tell you, you must start looking at it. You must start looking at the elements that are right in front of us. Look at the teeth. Always notice the teeth and the elements that stay consistent and have stayed consistent for coming 3 years. Hi, Muffin. Winters is here. Hello. Michelle. Hello. You guys, remember to put your thumbs up. Put thumbs up on your way in. Take the time and put thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, please. It's super important. I need to start building that. To start building it. Subscribe. These are sacrifices that were once over here. Over here. These are sacrifices that are being told through YouTube creator stories. This guy is the fisherman that I follow. Again, it's not about him. He has millions of followers. And it's not about the fisherman. It's about the faces that show up that are not his face. These aren't his faces. And they're being hidden so deep within the video that you are not going to see it until you notice it. Till you notice it. These are victims. This here comes from the fisherman's story, the same video that I said Summer Moon Wells was in and Ernie Shaw was in, and that this took place. The one in the middle is from a video that I believe Dylan was in. This is what sacrifice looks like, and you're not ready to see it until someone shows it to you. These are all the same, you guys. They're wrapped, and this is what it is. This is what it is. These boxes travel. There's a system down. These little teeny things that get placed within the water and then probably taken out are all the same. They come from Benny, they come from Ryan Upchurch, they come from Dolly Vision, they come from Molly Golightly. It goes right back to where I said all of these cases are like Lori Vallow. All of these cases match the Lori Vallow story. This is what she did to the kids before she put them into her backyard. I believe someone else put them in her backyard, but this here came from Lori Vallow's video. This is what these places look like. They're under the water. They're in the water. They're under a bridge. Lori Vallow's kids match all of this. To the left, you guys, comes from Lori Vallow. To the right, which I kept sacred, is Summer Moon Wells's box. It's her box that came from Candace. These are sacrifices. Look on top. Let me crop it. These are girls because her kids were not the only sacrifice that went with her kids, you guys. This here is exactly how they do it. This here is telling you the Summer Moon Wells story. It's telling you the story of the children. It's showing you how they wind up. They have like those pulls through them. That's the baby. You see? It's all here. And there's a shift. There's shifts that are just starting to come through. I think that we have here been preparing ourselves for these shifts. I see that. And I think that we've been preparing ourselves to see the truth, which will open up a whole new level of understanding of the world. You see it's going to all come together. Lori Vallow's. Those are Lori Vallow's children. They're not alone. So we're being shown this information now. I hope I'm explaining this correctly. We're seeing and understanding and ready for this information now because there's a major shift. And that shift is being shown, I'm going to keep repeating, to me through the Sebastian story. And because of that, newfound photos appear. Like the Watts kids. So by me showing you and telling you, These are the Watts kids. To give them justice. Their story has never been told. The mother has taken the spotlight, and their story has never been told. That is why I focus on Benny. He could enlighten us so much. Whoever he is, whichever one he is in here. You see, he's been touched by evil. He's been touched by the evil in a way that he's like no longer with us. He's no longer available. Like Molly. They're gonna make up stories. Oh, they're gonna make up stories. Evil has touched many of the faces that we have seen. This is for the Watts kids, because the Watts kids, this is their story and they never got justice. And it matches. These little houses that I just showed you, this is what they look like. So go back here and just realize these little houses that are over the water, in the water, by the water, represent to me the children. Okay? That little house. Represent children. As these little homes and these open doors and whatever this is the same thing. You guys, there are 2 other deaths. There are other deaths that went with the Watts kids. So to bring justice to these children, it's by saying it. Nobody's telling the story. Nobody's coming forth. Nobody. Nobody. The elements are real. The elements don't change, you guys. Pay attention. Pay attention to the elements that are within these videos. The V is always on the neck. This poor child looks just like all of the victims. Look at the neck. Look at the back of the head. This here is no different than this. No different. And it's no different than what we saw the children on the quote-unquote ride. Remember I said to you the guy in the blue is the victim? Well, see how the guy in the blue has the same stuff on his neck as she does? The guy in the blue is like the Vallow. Did I say Watts? The Vallow kids. Well, Watts, Vallow, whatever they are. This is from Lori Vallow's video. But the guy in the blue matches, let me crop him, what's happening to the Vallow children. Here. Lori Vallow. The guy down there on the bottom. The guy in the blue. It's on his head. Same. So Summer Moonwell's missing children wind up on top of these things. They wind up in the skyline. Part of their sacrifice is they go up in those things, and we have a very clear photo of Summer as well as Ernie Shell's video that's called, I don't know if it's still up, Catching a Predator or something. Well, that video told me the most information that matched Summer. So as you see what's happening here is what I told you happens by the water. Right here. Adventures with Purpose. This is the stuff I kept you guys because they match. They match. They're telling the same story. So what you see over to the left, the V with the head and stuff, that's what I showed you in yesterday's presentation in The Fisherman. So the Adventures with Purpose and The Fisherman, they have the same elements as far as what belongs in one of the phases. So this, what was it called? Yesterday's. I move things too fast. I'm just... Okay. Okay. I think I got it. So that what you're looking at matches, like this is in the Idaho 4. If the authorities or an investigator who wants to take this on needs to understand the Idaho 4 show the same story. This is in the background of Maddie's photo. This is, and there's someone in the chair in the back. This is in her video. This is the same information as I'm showing you here. Let me flip it. Lori Vallow's kids, because they're showing the same story. Here, you got your V. This is all the same story. Boom. There's the chairs, there's the people, there's the V, and there's the V on her neck. This is Maddie from Idaho 4. This is the same information. It's just placed differently. That's all. It's just placed differently. If you put it in the water, do I have it in this one? Put it in the water. I'm looking for it. That I showed you yesterday. Let me grab it. My goodness, so much information. Where did I put it? Not in this one? The heck? Wait. Oh. 1 second. Summer? Let's see if I named it Summer Follows. I come up with the weirdest names. Oh yeah, this is it. I come up with the weirdest names. Oh, come on. I always stop looking for shit because I hate it. Well, it's what I showed you in the water yesterday, is what I know. Who's who? Let me see. I'm going to look at one more. Well, every time I see this thing, it's in here. It's the bars that look like that, like right there. This is Summer's Cracking Cases Vigil, which shows a lot of what they do. Put the stick there, you know, right there. The tripod is what this stuff reminds me of. But it goes in the water. And Adventures with Purpose is information matched up with Don's. I know it's a funky looking photo to you guys, but that's Don's photo from the carnival. I know what I see in there. I see the box. I see what happens to these children. I'm looking for the box. Come on. The box that Benny holds is a little box, and it's just like this. This is the Benny that has the information. This Benny. There's different victims within these videos, but he's holding a very precious piece of the sacrifice. That's what he's holding there. It shows up in Benny's videos, in Ernie's videos, in Dolly's videos. They don't change. They don't change in element. They don't change in shape. They change in location. They deep fake it. It's a number 5. The number 5 is white between his finger, and then he's holding it. And the journey is just the same. The journey was the same for Aaron Carter. Aaron Carter matched the Idaho 4. And this will never be reopened if people would just understand that that's not a normal fucking thing to have on Aaron Carter's neck. But he falls right under the Benny information, the Dolly information, the Ernie information, the Molly Golightly information. Molly, 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 whoever is underneath the Molly. This here is the same as you're looking at in her video. These, you guys, these are elements that match perfectly and are repeated, but they're not being recognized on a national level. There is change going on in the universe. Something's going to give. As big as Summer Moon Wells was for a particular part of this ritual, that's what they're doing with Sebastian. Fills a need, a want, and something that has to distract us. Distracts us. From what we're supposed to see. And you're supposed to see what they do to these children. Look to the right. These are children. They are using the disabled. They're using Down syndrome. They're using people who need money, who are addicted to drugs. These children are being sold for this. Picture to the left is, again, that's Ryan Upchurch's. That picture's amazing. Summer Moon Wells told us the story in her very first videos. Her first videos that were put out, you guys, the people behind this told her story. And her story is hundreds and thousands of children's stories. Summer Moon Wells filled a gap as I see this Sebastian. As I see Sebastian. These are the same. But there's more than one child. Notice the hearts. Heart. Heart. Stick. Equipment. Summer Moon. Same boat ride. Same. Look at the heart on Summer. God, Spirit, Jesus, whatever you guys, whatever anyone calls this energy that happens here, it's real. And it presents information when we are all ready to see it. What this photo just presented, because I've never pointed this out, never pointed out, and this is how spirit works when I'm channeling, and then my throat does this. Look, spirit's telling me that I'm correct. Those hearts match. That is summer moon. Spirit is saying so, you guys. It's telling me so. You see? I do not place these things in there. Those hearts match the child on the boat. Let's open this up. Same boat ride that I saw. I saw Ernie and blah, blah, blah in summer. See? And see the thing through the head? This is their story, you guys. And this is what we do here. I channel so I could tell you the story through how I see it. It's just through how I see it. This is all for entertainment purposes, so I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I'm just doing what I hear and see. No freaking idea how that works, but it does. It works. See? All the same. This is the same boat ride to the right. That is a sacrifice ready to go. This was on the same boat as I believe Summer Moon was on. You change the coloring. This here, you guys, also has that funky looking smile. You know, we have this as an element. That. This is that. If I were to turn it this way, you would recognize like the white bumps that I showed the other day. These are what's wrapped. If you turn it this way, you see the cylinder. You see the machine. You see it moves. This is, there it is. That right there, you guys, this is the machine. There's that's what I showed you that was in Checka TV's video. This is everything. That, this winds up down here. This is what winds up in the water. That's what winds up in the water. But each and every victim and all of the photos that I've been showing match. They match. The story hasn't changed. The purpose hasn't changed. The people haven't changed. All of these victims are speaking so loud. And the story, it comes like in twofold, like the children's story, and now it's just giving me more information on the other side, like I said, like on the side of the creators, on the side of where this information is coming. Where's it coming from? This is in, now just hold on to this concept for a second. Think about it. The video in which holds this information comes from creators that have millions of viewers. But nope. No one's touching it. This is the story of the children. This. That is what I just showed you with Summer. That is this. Face is wrapped. That is this. That is that. As this, grab Summer. As this is Summer. We're getting validation, guys. As this is Summer. And that's what it looks like. And this is in the water, going in the water, and that is why one day, if possible, I'd really like to meet the real Benny. Like the the one that could bring true justice to Summer. True justice to Summer. Because the Benny behind the Benny of the Benny of the Benny of the Benny knows the story. And he's gonna disappear. He's gonna disappear. This here is the sacrifice, and it matches every freaking video. Do you see what comes out when I work with this shit? I don't pre-plan this. I don't pre-plan what I say here. See the heart on the see the heart? There. And we have the cylinder here. See, we have the cylinder. So we've got the heart. Wait. Wait 1 second. To put something out. Okay. Cylinder. Let's see. Because there's a lot new, so I want to make sure why aren't you giving me cylinder? Catch a TV, it all matches. Let me put it in again. Oh, there we go, got it. Cylinder. Let's see. Here. See the cylinder around her? So I said way in the beginning that she goes in a cylinder. So this is a cylinder. And her face is also has the white stuff around her. Same thing. So I have this marked down right there on the boat. Cylinder. I want to see, oh God, I want to show you the picture of Check a TV if I have it from yesterday. That's when I showed you guys that plastic piece. Man standing. My goodness, I have so many. Catch it. You guys, when I go to find a picture, it's not easy. Okay, well, I hate wasting time doing this. But Catch a TV or Check a TV just has so many pictures that I know I showed it yesterday, but it's not going to pop up for me right now, I don't think. Ooh, look what just showed under. Ooh. Oh my goodness. See? Spirit is on. Okay, even though you really cannot make this shit out, I snapped a photo. It looks like in the darkness. But look at how it matches. I'm going to change it a little. Look at how Check a TV's pictures in the dark match what's going on here. I take pictures in the dark, just like this. Check a TV's information is the same as what I'm showing you. He even has the maroon box up top. This maroon box where the body lays. Right here. See, and I said there's a body up there. These. It's this. This. If you turn these sideways. That is all from Don Wells's carnival video. So now we know that this is all matching up and that the carnival video absolutely, to me, shows and identifies this part of the sacrifice. And all they did is there's deep fake over the top, and it just is there to create chaos, and they do it differently. And sometimes they put markings, sometimes they'll put symbols, but we have them all. We know what they're trying to say here. We see that Don is giving a message about his daughter's where did it go? Let me show you about his daughter's death. We know now that Summer Moon Wells' missing children, as well as the Delphi girls, we can't forget that. They're here. They want justice. I'm going to flip this different ways, but this would be Summer. Here's the number 4. This would be Summer. And you could flip it and you get different information, right? Let's see if it goes this way. Oh, it goes this way. Oh, it matches this way. So I was right. This, just flip it. This, there's the circle. This matches this. You see? This is the same. You see that? There's the F. The circle is in the front. You see what it looks like upside down. Here, I turned it. Let's see if this... I turned it. I don't know. Yeah. Totally. So it goes there. See? Goes here. The other person who could come is forward would be Don. Would be Don. Here's 45-degree angle, I think. See, it's hard to see it from here. You guys are getting a clearer picture. So that's one. Let me flip it. This is a different one. See, I think it's on the bottom. They're the same. And here's the fisherman. What I'm showing you is it also provides me with sorry, you guys are meeting a bar. What the different things that are covering their face. You've got dolly vision, you have the fisherman, and you have adventures with purpose to the right. This is the kind of information that these guys provide me. Either way, it shouldn't be on them. The fisherman has most information about this particular part of the sacrifice. Like Dolly, they give me something else, you know? What you see here in the middle are the guys on the boat. They provide me with the cowboy hat, with the 5, with the V. They provide me a lot of information. Most of the sacrifices they provided me with information that I saw of Summer on the boat. This here is a carbon copy of like the logo. I get that that's like some fisherman logo, but it's the V that's next to it. That separates it. And you turn it the other way, and you have a 7. You have the L on the neck. You have the fishing pole. Let me brighten it up. But you know, in order to get into this space for myself, to be able to provide you guys with information that I feel to be true, this space for myself has to be created. I have to be in a space that allows it to flow, right? I got in this space because I saw Benny's video. I was put in the space because of his video. So I'm going to do the reading saying his videos about this part of the process. His words and what's going on there this is part of the next phase. He was talking about like this is part of it. Like this, what I'm saying is this is what I see when I listen to him speak. I see this part. Let me grab a photo that better represents this part. So I have the video that I will go over with you guys, but I'm not going to play his words. Maybe a little bit. Let's see. Let me try to grab a photo. The photo, the neck is covered. I don't know. The neck changes. Okay, here comes a photo that, oh shoot. Let me snapshot it. This photo that I'm about to show you close this out, close. Come on. Now I have to go find the... Here it is. Okay. So my reading for the children, I'm repeating myself again, comes from creators like Benny. Okay? And what I'm telling you is the information that it was provided today on Benny. Come on. You guys do still hear me, right? Because I can't, you guys, I can't open, nothing will open on my computer. It's like stuck. I'll show you what I mean. Let's go to my screen. What page is this? 25. I'm going to show you. I don't know if what you could see, but I can't, that won't close. Oh, you can't see my entire screen. Entire screen. I'm trying to open these. See? They won't open. All of these, everything is locked. Everything's locked. And it's doing this. So I can't even close this out. Look. It won't do it. Can't move it. Very strange, very odd. Let's see if I could get this. You guys, I choose a file. Let's see. So let me choose a file. Cancel. So, look. See, this is my folder. I can't move it. It won't let me. It won't let me move anything. So, this photo is the only one that I'm able to put up here, I guess. You guys could hear me though. I don't know. It's all locked up. It is locked. It's locked. Maybe you have to refresh. No, it won't let me. It's all locked. So this is Benny, and let's see. No, I can't close any of this. Current application. All right, well, I know what we'll do. We're going to go to the video live on YouTube. That's how I'm going to show this to you. I'm only going to show you a few things. On his video. Yeah, like this Sebastian thing is very strange. You guys, you allow yourself to feel the intensity of it. You know? The fire. So
No, there would
see, this is what happens.
Mark symbolism.
The video is really interesting. What I found more interesting is watch. These here are change of people. And this is where the deep fakes are done. And this is when they use these things on the neck are fake. And I have photos of that. They're covered up. The face is covered up. And in here, it goes down to the neck. You guys see that, right? Goes down in the neck. Watch. In here. This is what I call fake skin. So Benny's video in different teeth. His teeth match with Dolly Vision. You guys do an exercise. Do an exercise and you'll see I videotaped this. See, look at that photo. That is called deep fake in AI. It's right in there. And look at his beard. It's fake. So this is what Spirit wanted me to do. There. Take a picture. Look at that skin. It's not Benny. These are deep fakes under here. See? This is what I call fake skin. So this is placed over the top. This is placed here as deep fake. That is not his neck. So this is the stuff that, how is it that this won't be looked at? There's deep fake C right in there. So I have a video of the video, but see, just watch. It's not Benny. There's a good shot. Say, just move my fingers. Look at that. This stuff is all about the resurrection. These are trees that are they're important, you guys. This, as he's walking under the tree and with by the leaves, this is an important part. There's a story here. Like, whoever is beneath the deep fake, beneath the Benny's face, is the one that's being sacrificed. And it's in here. It's in here. Through this section here. It's in here. This here. So if anyone knows him, I would do a wellness checkup. That's what I would do. A wellness checkup on this guy. And go see what's going on. Because I told you, there is a shift This person here in the beginning, so I just showed you the end part. This here is filmed very differently. Right in here. See? See that? The eyes? That's not Benny. See what I'm saying? This is not Benny. See, there's different faces in here that get sacrificed. Like, is that Sebastian? No, I'm serious. Like, how do we know? But that's not, this isn't the Benny we know. Nothing will open. This is crazy. And nothing will come on to my... You guys see this? These are different Bennies. And I am taking snapshots. Let's see. So, in the beginning, here, with that thing on the face, this is different. This is a different location. This is a different sweatshirt. I'm telling you. That's like a different hood. That's why the teeth change when you look up here. So if we were to take photos here of the teeth, and then I'll have to come on later and show you them because everything is locked up. I want ones that are obvious. So this is Benny's part. Because these are sacrifices. That's Benny. That's Benny. See these faces and these lips? Look at these lips. Totally different. Wait, let me get closer. Look at these lips. And look at the skin. This is a young person. The teeth are different. The mouth is different. Maybe this is telling me that they're sacrificing Sebastian and then they're going to fake find him. They'll find a body, maybe. Maybe they'll say that that's what they found. Look at the eyelashes. He has eyelashes on his eyes. You guys, take a picture and look at it. Those are eyelashes on the eyes. These are not Benny's. Wait till I show you this in a PDF. See? And if you remove the facial hair, it's definitely not him. So who's speaking? You remember when Don went on with Benny and he read a letter? Oh, look at the lips here. He read a letter for Don. He kept saying hoorah. 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 Look at that. That stood out to me. This is that. This is that, because during that one, someone was getting the shit kicked out of them, and they were reading a letter of forgiveness, like, forgive me. You guys remember that? Like, I'm going to keep it big, because I think you're going to want to have this big. I feel like that's what's happening here. Because those aren't Benny's lips. These are young. This is someone young. See? Screenshot that, you guys. Because I can't get it to stick. It's in here. See? So at 32 and 33 seconds in, and that's not Benny. Look at his lips. I know my lips. His are thin, like that. See? Someone's being sacrificed. Look at the fingers. Look at the fingers. Wait. Let me see if I could stop on them. See what I do? It's hard for it to stop on certain things when I do it this way. But everything is stuck. See? Snapshot. Look at the lips. This is a young boy. His lips. See the neck? See the neckline? It's being covered up. Look at the neck. Ew. Ew. It's like a fucking head on a platter. Look at that. Like, how do we know this isn't Sebastian? We don't know. Are you guys showing Sebastian's sacrifice under here? Because there's something under here. Something's going on in there. Look. Is this, that would make sense to me. That this would be. I think I have to keep going for a few minutes. Look at the eyes and look at the lips. They don't stay the same. Your teeth don't stay the same, dude. Totally different. See? That's not Benny. Take a snapshot of the lower left. Here, let me do it also. Look at this face. Look at his lips. They're not pointy. Like that. All right, I'm going to get off of this. Oh, wait, I don't know. I can't get to my PDF. See the side of his head? There's something on it. It's like covering up his hairline. See that thing on the side of his head? Right there. I'm going to have you listen just to the end of it because it's his. I'm going to just play a little bit of it. Look at the neck. It's so, you guys, it's so fake. It is so fake. Look. It's like I said, like if it's like a head on a platter and everything else is AI. Like I feel like it's all superimposed. I mean, you could do whatever you want with AI. But the point is, there's shit in these videos. And I just want you to, if you can, hear his words back here. Let's see.
Thank you for your time. I thank you for all of your time. Because without each one of who have lent me a hand through the past 367 days, 68 days, I wouldn't have made it.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to play the words from my phone, because doesn't that sound funny? Doesn't that sound funny? Does the sound funny? Let me know. If the sound doesn't sound funny, then I'll keep playing it this way. If it does, I'll play it from my phone. Yeah, still nothing is working up here. Does it sound funny, you guys? Yes, okay. So I'm going to put this on mute and let you watch this video. Okay, I'm going to play a little bit of his words.
Anyways, thank you for your time. I thank you for all of your time. Because without each one of you who have lent me a hand through this past 367 days, 68 days, I wouldn't have made it. You all are truly a blessing to me. And if you're a blessing to me, you have to be a blessing to the ones that you can actually touch. So, even to the ones that weren't such a blessing, I learned something from you. We probably taught each other lessons throughout the course of it. And I thank you for that too. So, don't have to remember the whole psalm. All you have to remember is the Lord is my blessing. The Lord is my shepherd, rather. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. Be good to each other.
So that's one of them. You've got to be able to feel that, right? But in the beginning, listen.
Anyway, my mother.
Wait, I want to play. Oh, it's the other one. I want you to hear the beginning of the other one. And then I won't listen.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. also says, "Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord." Well, today is the first leg of a journey. I acquired new counsel. This counsel is in the top 100 for Defense Counsel, Texas. Which I think matters, but maybe at the same time doesn't matter, because I'm covered in the blood of Christ. And I have no ill will or ill feelings for anyone. I don't blame anyone except for myself. And I had a conversation with someone last night, and well, I've had many conversations over the past few days.
So, to listen to the rest, you could go to his video. But I need you to look at these photos of what's happening, right? There's a shift. There's a shift. And this has to do with Sebastian. It has to have something to do with Sebastian. Something went on that they were just sucking up the air. Like, you see that in there? I wish I could play you my videos, you guys, but my computer's stuck. I have an incredible PDF left, but I can't play it. Let me check again if I can get it on here. Look at this. Totally different people to me. I mean, I see it in the face, the bottom of the face, the lips, the nose, the teeth. The upper lip, when it changes, reminds me of Ryan Upchurch. There's a difference. There's something about the lips. Something like these are different sweatshirts. I see when it switches. I mean, there's different light, but look at this one. I'm going to take a screenshot of this person. This one. They're blue. Even though the light changes it, I'm looking at the strings. They're different. And then you've got one that's a little washed, like not washed out, faded. Like the material looks like it's older. All right, let me see if I could get this on. Oh my God. All right, so let's see if it's something up here. Force quit. Force quit. No. Well, this is what I'm going to do. I can't open anything else. My own computer has locked me out. And that is really what happens with electronics, you guys. When there's a lot of energy and I'm using the energy and I'm using the computer with my hands, touching it like it's a Ouija board, I guess this is what's going to happen. I think I'm going to need a desktop with a backup because this is definitely happened through the energy field. Everything's locked. Like this never, you can't see it. Entire screen. Like this, I'm clicking on it, nothing's moving. I can't bring this in here. Nothing's moving. Nothing. Current application. So I'm going to stop it here and reboot and come back. Let me see. I'm going to end this, call it part 1, and see if I could get back on. All right, folks, stay tuned. Don't go away. I'm going to see if I could get back on as a part 2. Bye.